Hi Scorpios, family, friends, and cross watchers. Welcome to Bear's Touch Intuitive. Thank you for being here. It is Friday the 15th. The Mercury retrograde, ends today. And then yesterday we had a Virgo new moon. So this week felt a little bit like some sort of energetic washing machine. I haven't posted for the last couple of days because I am a firm believer in self-care, and when that's needed, I don't think we should be going and giving people our energy when we need to like care for it and maintain it. So I took the last few days to do some self-care, lest I project my own energy into the cards. So I'm feeling good today, and we're just gonna jump right in. I hope you all are feeling well, and if it's been a rough couple of days for you, I hope that this ending of the Mercury retrograde and this new moon manifestation brings you more joy and comfort. All right, Scorpios. Spirit, please give us a message for our Scorpios today. We'll do an overall reading. What do our Scorpios need to know for this Friday, this weekend? Black-Eyed Susan, recognition. Sometimes it's easier to bury hurt feelings and difficult emotions. Black-Eyed Susan gently helps you to wake up and recognize all aspects of yourself, even those you deem ugly or unworthy. Even your deepest, darkest truths need to be shown the light of love and honored as part of your human experience. So you may have some tough emotions that have come up for you this week or will be coming up for you, and being able to recognize your shadow as part of your wholeness is a skill that not everybody has. I was literally just having this conversation with somebody about how for a lot of people it's easier to project their insecurities onto others. And if you're the kind of person who's doing your own work, we have the Hermit reversed. If you're the kind of person who's doing your own work by looking at the deep, dark nasties of yourself, bringing them to light, giving them a healthy expression, then know that you're doing, in the Chariot reverse, sorry, know that you're doing really tough work, and it's appreciated, and it'll resonate outwards and change those around you. And Art reversed. All right, so what I'm getting with this Black-Eyed Susan recognition energy is being the overarching. We have the Hermit reversed, the Chariot reversed, and Art reversed. 3 major arcana cards right off the bat here, sorry. So with the Hermit reversed, this is coming out of Virgo season, so sometime, I think next week, the end of next week, going into Libra season, your recent past has been, maybe you've come out of a certain sort of like isolation, or you're wanting to come out of isolation. Whatever you've been creating with this cosmic egg and serpent here, whatever spiritual light you've been holding, maybe you felt like you were in a little bit of darkness too, recently, but this is telling me that you stepped out, you tested the waters, and you stepped out into a new life, held your lantern aloft, and like let the light of spirit guide you into darkness and light the path. So you've taken your leap of faith, even though with these hellhounds like Cerberus here, maybe a part of you was feeling, I don't know, I want to say pursued like by your shadow. With the Chariot reversed, card 7, diving down into the depths is what's coming through with this crab on top of the charioteer's helmet. So crabs, you know, they gather, first of all, in droves, like once a year for their mating season. And it's a really like spectacular thing to see if you've ever seen a documentary on that or witnessed that. They're just all over each other in like mountains. And their shells soften in a molting phase quite a lot like a Scorpio's does. Sorry, I'm getting Cancer energy. So yeah, if you are dealing with a Cancer, that might be coming through here. But the Chariot always speaks to me about like duality and overcoming duality. And so you may have been caught in a position here where you were like between two worlds, or in some sort of illusion where you thought you were between two worlds. This could be spiritual and physical, or mental. This could be like different friend groups, or like maybe you're dating somebody who, or you have a lover who like doesn't get along with your family, something like that. Like there was an illusion of being in a fractured like community is what's occurring for me here. And with this Chariot reversed, it's like you've gone around in this community and sort of picked up all the little pieces with your pinchers or your claws and gotten all the sustenance out of these like various elements of your community, and you're drawing it into this like wheel, this disc, this like fortune, and like holding it aloft to this like spirit of duality essentially, so that you can see the unified vision. But you're not quite there yet. You have something to give to these communities, or this community, that will bring, see how this person has two faces, but it's one single person. It's like you need to bring something out, or speak your truth, or create something with this like holy grail chalice here that'll bring unity to this apparent division. So we'll clarify with the tarot here. What is this Hermit reversed in the past for Scorpio? Oops. Something that's coming out to me is there's bees all over this woman's dress. I believe it's a woman, although it's hard to tell either way. The bee, the energy of the bee is standing out to me. Maybe bees are significant to you. Why is the Hermit here reversed for Scorpio? The Tower reversed. So you prevented some sort of tower in your life, or you've been preventing a tower in your life. Maybe you are expecting a tower to come through, Page of Swords, and you're realizing that this tower is like, it's something you've learned to expect, just being a Scorpio who goes through like your transformations over and over and over. And instead of this tower coming like you expect it to based on your past experiences, oh, that's a lot of cards. I guess we'll take them all. Based on your past experiences. So these cards came out for past experience. We have Seven of Pentacles, Temperance, Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Wands reversed. So in your past, whatever you've put your energy into and you were hoping to like gain, by, especially through like accepting other people as they are and making accommodation for them, by moving your own energy around, sort of like being that alchemist. This has kept you bound. This was upside down. And so you're coming out of these bindings now, and you're not in an energy of needing to defend yourself anymore, because you've outgrown this cycle of having these like towers after tower after tower after tower. And now you're learning that any tower that's going to come your way is a result of how you wield your thoughts, because you're now in a space of being able to directly influence the the material world around you, because you're in connection with spirit. But these birds in the background are distant, so you still might be, especially with this Hermit reverse, feeling an energy of distance from your like divine purpose. Like coming into a space of community with others is actually, it's making you feel distant, but there's a sort of alignment that needs to happen there. Again, overcoming the illusion of separation with this Chariot reversed here. So, okay, Spirit has all kinds of stuff to say to you guys today in like these clumps. Okay, we have the 7 of... The Chariot reverse is being clarified by the Queen of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, the Empress reversed, the Chariot, and the Fool reversed. So with your ability now to be able to intuit messages and use these messages to wield your thoughts in such a way that you're consciously manifesting, consciously speaking, consciously communicating with others, you're now working on being able to do so with empathy for yourself and others. So what's coming through, especially with that 8 of Swords reversed and 7 of Wands reversed prior, is like in Aikido master is what I'm thinking of. And somebody who practices Aikido, they use the momentum that somebody else is bringing to them to defend themselves. So rather than using force or like stopping somebody's punch from hitting you directly through this like resistance, you're using the energy of their like punch to deflect it and putting them off balance using their own energy. So this Page of Swords, Queen of Cups combination is like that. Like you're learning how to take all of the obstacles of the universe around you, of the material world around you, of even little things like driving on the road and somebody cuts you off. You're learning how to like use that little like bit of annoyance, or that like, why would they drive like that, to be like, oh, I'm glad I was paying attention, or something. Like you're learning how to transmute all of these thoughts and move energy like in a wax on, wax off sort of style is what's coming through. Especially by being sensitive and in tune is what I'm hearing. So these are the seeds that you're planting right now. This guy's waiting for his seeds to grow, and there's kind of like, you can see there's like dead vines, like dead leaves, and then there's like healthy leaves, and he's kind of like, we'll see how that works out, basically. So what this card is telling me with the Chariot reverse is that you're sort of in between feeling optimistic and feeling pessimistic about your situation. Like you haven't received what it is you thought you were going to receive from this energy. Especially, I think, with this Tower reverse. That might be a good thing with this Tower reverse, though, because I think you were maybe hoping to receive some sort of Tower moment, subconsciously, right? Like being a Scorpio, the Tower is your card, and maybe you were hoping to receive another big dramatic, like crashing down transformation moment. And with this Black-Eyed Susan recognition coming through, this very well may be like your core self-sabotage, like subconscious work going on here. And you're realizing that these 7 pentacles you can either pluck them and say make wine out of them, or I don't know, if you don't drink wine, like make wine and sell it. Like there's ways for you to make this work, but like it wasn't what you wanted, so you're wondering if it's even worth it to begin with. That's the energy that's coming through. But with the Empress reversed, like not receiving what you want with this Chariot, like not going in the direction you thought you were going to, is actually bringing you forward momentum anyways. Like there's really nothing you can do to stop this forward momentum. You have 7, 7, and 7 that might be very important to you. You might be a life path 7. Your birthday might be the 7th. So consider the energy of the 7s. And then this is card 14. So it's just something to consider. With the Fool reversed here, there's something about the direction you're going in that you haven't seen it yet. And it's definitely about what you can create and what you have to give. You haven't been giving yourself enough credit for what it is that you have to give to this situation, is what this art reversed is telling me. Queen of Swords, like sideways. So you have some kind of words, some kind of truth, some kind of perception of truth. I want to say about the ability to like transmute, transform. What is this? Oh, Ace of Pentacles reversed. So you've been telling yourself that you don't have what it takes, and you don't have the resources, and you don't have the time, and you don't have the capabilities to wield this truth. So you're seeing yourself in this Page of Swords energy, but you're actually like in this Queen of Swords energy. Your ability to like take somebody else's momentum and then like deflect it basically and let it carry them. It's like your karma, like walking karma, and you've underestimated like this ability in yourself. Why is this important for Scorpios? Like how can they embrace this energy to move forward, and what can they have to look forward to upon embracing this Queen of Swords energy with art? All right, Judgment reversed. Sleepless nights. So you might work better at night. You might be having some difficulty sleeping because these messages are coming to you at night. Whatever it is that you need to make might actually work better for you in a nighttime schedule. You might also be receiving messages in dreams and like having a hard time remembering them. So you can take the time to, it's called dream incubation. So there's this process of like basically tricking your mind into solving problems while you sleep. Like Einstein used to take naps when he needed to solve some problem. You know, it's our subconscious minds can get around the sort of programming of our egos, like where it is that we think we're supposed to go, which is this Empress reverse, Chariot reverse energy, and the 7 of Pentacles. Like this is where you think you're supposed to go, and it's actually getting in the way of you creating your manifestations, because you have some sort of conscious programming that is like not accurate. Yeah, and it's related to heartbreak. But you have messages coming in, especially as you're sleeping, that are going to put you in the 6 of Wands. Like you are receiving like a big message, potentially from an authority figure or somebody who's like a master of their craft, potentially through sound healing But if you use like dream incubation, which you may do through sound healing, maybe you can listen to something at night before you go to bed that helps you to like program your thoughts to solve this problem while you sleep. You might be able to get out that energy that you're trying to get out and resolve this heartbreak. That's a really cool message, I think, coming through, because it actually means that wherever you've been putting your focus during your conscious waking hours is like, it's probably exhausting you and making you feel tired. And this is spirit telling you, like, just give it over to me and go to sleep, like rest, and then wake up tomorrow and take that like couple of moments before you open your eyes in the morning to just like be still and let the like images from your subconscious float up into your conscious mind. And it'll be solved by relaxing the boundaries of your consciousness, which is Two of Cups reversed, which is, I think, way nicer. Oh, and the Queen of Wands, which I think is way nicer than trying to force things by solving them consciously. Again, this Aikido energy, like, you're not just using other people's momentum against, not just using other people's momentum to defend yourself from their attacks, you're also receiving attacks from yourself in your conscious mind by not thinking you're good enough, by feeling the energy of this heartbreak, this Two of Cups reversed. But you can do this in your sleep, like quite literally. You can solve this in your sleep. This Queen of Wands energy is self-care, is telling me self-care right now. Focus on beauty. There's sunflowers blooming in our garden right now. It is the season for sunflowers, so sunflowers might be important to you. You might have a cat. Spend some time with your cat. I watched that movie Constantine with, oh my God, Keanu Reeves, my favorite person ever. 22 on the timer, sorry. And there's a scene in Constantine where he's like, cats are good, they're both in and out. And he stares at that cat and like goes into the depths of hell. But what I love about just the energy of cats is that they can see what we can't. And so there's this idea here that there's something right in front of your face that you just can't consciously see because your mind has like a programming block, and sleep is where you're going to overcome that. So lest we beat a dead horse, the Ace of Cups, this is going to bring you a new emotional beginning on top of this Two of Cups reverse and all of this, like where you want to go. You might be focused on like somebody who you think you wanted to have a new beginning with, or somebody you think you wanted to be with, or like some community you thought you wanted to be in. And maybe you're realizing what this heartbreak is that you just don't belong with them, or like they're not really your soul tribe or whatever. And this new emotional beginning is the Sun reverse. So you're getting enlightenment about this situation as you speak your truth, as you embrace your truth, as you start to focus on like the little things that feel beautiful, that make you feel beautiful. Like, I don't know, just even an energy is even something as simple as like when you take a shower using something that smells good, that isn't just like your regular soap or your regular hair wash. So I don't know, like an essential oil or something is coming through, or taking a bath with mineral salts, or doing something like a little extra for yourself just to like take care of your physical body, your physical manifestation here, and then letting whatever conscious weird like grip you've been trying to hang on to resolve itself subconsciously, because that's where spirit is communicating with you right now. All right, anything else for Scorpios? All in all, as you're getting through this block, I see some really beautiful energy, like you coming into with this. We had the Empress reverse and the Ace of Pentacles reverse, so maybe you were expecting like money, finances, something tangible to come into your life that like hasn't, but you're going to be enlightened as to why, which is also why this Queen of Swords is sideways. It's possible somebody hasn't been being truthful with you, or you haven't been being truthful with yourself, and you're realizing it's like right in front of you. You just didn't, that wasn't the direction you expected to be taking. But it's bringing you a new emotional beginning, a new, like, this card, as I pick it up, is really speaking to me of like the beauty in the little moments, like being able to go outside and the day is beautiful, but it also, like, there's a nice smell on the air, like maybe you smell pine trees, or there's a butterfly and it catches your eye and it brings you this like lightness of heart, and there's a flower that you see that's like just you're seeing the beauty in the little things, and it's a new emotional beginning for you that makes you realize perhaps like what you weren't seeing before because of this heartbreak. This heartbreak was maybe what was doing this to you. Yeah, and this heartbreak was related to your resources, feeling like your ships haven't come in, 7 of Wands, feeling like you needed to defend yourself, maybe not give yourself over, like you're maintaining stability, but this doesn't really talk to me about finances, actually. This is talking to me about like you, about you, like not wanting to give yourself to others because you didn't feel like you were good enough to be giving yourself to others, if that makes sense. Like maybe you were in a group situation, like say, this is what's coming to mind. Say you're in a group situation where like everybody plays music and they all like start singing together and or playing their instruments or whatever, and then you're encouraged to like join in somehow, and you're like, no, I can't do that. Like I am not capable, even though there's a part of you that knows that if you could just let go of this feeling of like performance anxiety or whatever, that you would have a great time and that nobody really cares if you mess up or not. And it's like you're letting go of this feeling of needing to be perfect. Yeah, putting your walls down. Wheel of Fortune, and that's bringing in really good fortune for you. Okay, that's a really lovely reading, Scorpios, and I'm sorry for whatever whatever you went through that made you feel like you had to be more than human to be human. You know what I mean? Like that's what's coming through in this read. Oh, okay. Oh no, I put them all backwards. That's great. Maybe I was supposed to. No, it wasn't all of them. Okay, so the Lovers reversed, 6 of Cups, the Devil, and the 2 of Swords reversed. There's one last message here, I guess, for someone. You may have made a choice to overcome an addiction, a thought pattern, especially as it relates to relating to other people in a traditional sense. This card, this 6 of Cups, is coming through as like healing your inner child. So this blindness to this devil energy, or a Capricorn, why did this come out? That was so weird. I never like put my card, so I'm just gonna follow this up real quick, because why did this come out for my Scorpios? What is this related to? We had Heartbreak on the table and the 2 of Cups reversed, so somebody's definitely the Moon. Somebody's definitely been dealing with a separation, a divorce, something like that. The Princess of Cups. Coming out of your shell. And the Seven of Swords reversed. Aquarius, the moon in Aquarius. So we have lots of moon energy here. This Princess of Cups, there's like a bird, like a swan behind her. And then she's got this turtle that she's holding aloft, and it's open and her eyes are closed. And there's this fish behind her, like she's drawing something up from the depths and like offering it up, but it's vulnerable. And she's closing her eyes because it's like, it's not like she doesn't want to see it, but it's almost like it's so hard for her to draw this up that it's requiring all of her strength, especially her intuitive strength. This lotus indicates rebirth or multiple lives. So your intuitive strength right now actually might even be coming from the depths of like some past life karma. And with this swan behind her, there's an indication of transformation from being like a water-faring or emotional like creature to one who can be on both land and in the air. So there's something about like transcending the limitations of your elements with this card. This card is about death and rebirth as well, coming up through like the birth canal, basically. This is another card that speaks to past life karma and bringing it through to like a new incarnation. You have Anubis, or the jackals of Anubis, on both sides carrying the dead. The Devil and the Two of Swords. The Lovers reversed. So whatever you went through, this is, I think, the last message coming through here. Yeah, the Devil reversed on the bottom. What? With happiness, the Nine of Cups. You might be a life path 9. Your birthday, you might be the 9th, the 15th, the 18th, the 6th. And again, the 7. So this relationship that was undone, it was you cutting the devil out of your life and accepting your own shadow, essentially. And this person that you were dealing with is having to do the same. Although it may be futile to try and show that to them or to expect them to see that, you can only take responsibility for what it is that you are able to divine and intuit. And you have past life knowledge. You've come through multiple incarnations. And this person may not have. This person might be like a youthful incarnation. Or they may not have a connection to spirit the way you do. They don't believe in spirit or something like that. So the community you've been dealing with is one that's like fundamentally spiritually and like philosophically not aligned with you and your values, which is why you've gone through this transformation. But it is leading to your happiness and to balance. And then we're at the Hermit reversed again, which is where we started. So this is a really lovely reading, and I think whoever you're dealing with, this is part of your like emotional mental Aikido thing, is like you realizing that people are just at where they're at, and there's no use trying to change other people in order to make yourself happy. And you're able now to see, like, I'm seeing it in love too. Like, you may not be the kind of person who wants a traditional something or other, and this person might be from something more traditional. That or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. Like maybe you're a traditional person and they're not. And you've basically made the decision to cut this out. Like, so you can keep tabs on your own shadow, essentially, or give your shadow, like, healthy outlets instead of, like, letting it overcome you. Because especially with this devil here and then this Two of Swords as it's placed, like, I'm getting the sense that the devil is, like, something that you understand resides right beneath the surface in such a way that, like a single decision can create this momentum that, like, creates a series of decisions. I watched this Netflix show called Beef. It was so awesome. I hope that if you like, oh gosh, what's her name? She's a comedian. So I check it out. I'm really terrible with names, but it's called Beef. And it's just basically how, like, one decision, like, based on road rage turns into this entire, like, series of decisions that ruins these two people's and multiple people's lives. But it's, like, hilarious in sort of a dark way. That's what I'm getting from this here. Like, you understand how one decision can create, like, this insane momentum. And the power of that, inversely, is that one good decision can create this entire momentum that literally carries you through lifetimes, carries karma through lifetimes. Like, you're understanding the effects of karma and dharma, and maybe you've overcome some sort of, like, karma that was carried into this life and started yourself on a new dharma, essentially, like a new life path. So you might be switching life paths too, from, like, a 4 to a 7 to a 9 or whatever. But again, take it how it resonates, excuse me. This truce, this Four of Swords, this is my last message, I think, for you, is coming in Libra season. So again, the end of next week, I think, is when Libra season begins. Anyway, that is what I have for you today, Scorpios. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing the work, like the tough work, the emotional work, the hard work of seeing yourself reflected in the shadows of others and in the shadows of your lives, and taking responsibility to, like, to transmute those and to give them pathways that lead to constructive forward momentum and, like, carrying the light to others. I really appreciate reading for you all, and I'm really grateful that you are here watching this, allowing me to read for you. If this resonated with you and you enjoyed it, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and then comment below and let me know what you thought or where you've been. Thank you. Have a nice day.